Now we'd like to thank Mr. Saeed Amidi for generously opening the doors of Plug&Play, Forbes, Silicon Valley Tech Accelerator of the Future, to the TeenTech GLOBAL Youth Summit. Mr. Amidi is the visionary behind Plug&Play, which has become Silicon Valley's premier tech startup accelerator, having raised $3 billion in capital with offices in California, Germany, Brazil, Russia, Singapore, Spain, and Canada. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Saeed Amidi.
Thank you so much, Mark. First, let me welcome you to Plug&Play, and I was wondering how many of you know what is Plug&Play? Great, at least some of you have checked it out. These days, when I meet someone or want to meet someone, it's so easy to check them out on LinkedIn and social network, and I really recommend to you guys doing that before you come to a place, because you get a lot more out of it. But let me give you like a little bit of a high level what we do at Plug&Play. We receive approximately 300 startups per year, and the founders look exactly like you. Usually they walk in to Plug&Play, they are two founders with a great idea and a lot of passion, and they are smart. They have probably been to MIT, Stanford, Berkeley, or Carnegie Mellon. But let me give you one of these examples. I had Renaud and Joaquin walking to Plug&Play about 6 years ago. They told me that we are going to build a bank. Is going to be peer-to-peer. It's not going to have any branches, and we're going to process loans for between people like Stanford alums for Stanford students. And these two guys were really smart. Joaquin had studied in Japan, got his PhD in Japanese, but he was actually from Argentina. And Renaud was a French national that had emigrated here, and they had worked before building a company. But fast forward, they were able to raise about $1.7 million seed round, and then I introduced them to Jeff Crow of Norwest, is one of these venture capital firm that is backed by Wells Fargo, and they raised $10 million. Just last month, they filed to go IPO, initial public offering, at $5 billion valuation. So they are raising $500 million at $5 billion valuation. And I have Deutsche Bank, Bank of America coming on Monday. Nobody can believe that they were able to build this bank, and they do everything online and on mobile, and lately they process about $300 million worth of loan every quarter. So let me tell you why I said this story. I think I have the best job in the world. When I was inspired to do Plug&Play is because I was in Palo Alto on University Avenue, and I saw Larry and Sergey come to our little building. Again, they are no special than you guys in the audience. And I had the front seat, like you guys sitting in the front, to see them build Google and change the world. I had Peter Thiel. How many of you use PayPal? So I had Peter Thiel and Max Levchin, two people, come and rent office space from my brother. And my brother, while negotiating the lease, agreed to do half of the lease amount invested into their seed round. Until today, it has been one of our best investments. How many of you use Dropbox? So when Drew and Arash, we met them, they were two people. They were part of Y Combinator. And then we invited them, actually, like you see me, I'm going to go play golf. But that Saturday, we had a barbecue. So one of our colleagues invited them to the barbecue. We loved them. We loved their passion. Arash is an Iranian immigrant, sort of like me, and they were smart, they were passionate, and they built Dropbox. Right now, more than 300 million people use it. So I want to conclude with this. I've been lucky to be part of 2,000 startups. We help 300 startups per year who come here to build their dream. But if you guys have a dream, you just have to go for it. And you live in the best part of the world, because a lot of people here can support you. You can take internship. I really recommend you guys working for one of our startups for a month this summer. It would change your whole life, your whole perception. And again, why I love my job, I used to read about Google, Dropbox, Lending Club, but right now I feel I'm part of the game. I am involved with them. And more importantly, along the way, I make a little money as well. So the money is not the most important thing, but it is measure of success. And if I was here and telling you, like these volunteers, I'm gonna do this just for love, I would be lying. So in general, I would love you guys to dream big, find the co-founder. You need to have 1 or 2 people who share the dream with you, and then you can be the next Google or the next Dropbox. I really wish you guys great success, and thank you for the opportunity to host you. Thank you.